What is up, guys? I'm running through this spawn, and oh my god, look at that. I just get spawn killed by sniper rifle, headshot by Terminator XV. You are such a badass, sniping with your gold. Damn, revenge kill! Sniping with his gold AS-50, and damn, I just died 2 times in a row. And I think I die 7 times in this game total, and I get 56 kills. Now, it's not the best, it's not the worst gameplay out there. It's a 56 and 7. Now, I could do much better if I was a little bit more in tune with the game, because I actually got this game, like this match, 20 minutes ago. It's currently 4:17 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I just got this a couple of minutes ago. And it was like probably like the 3rd game I played, so my aim was a little bit off. I was using the ACR silencer extended mags, and I'm using scavenger, hardline, and I think I'm using stalker. Now, whenever I'm using an assault rifle without specialist, I would always recommend using stalkers or 3rd perk, because you can aim down sights and you feel that your mobility is much faster, and you can really walk around those corners really quick and get the jump on those people, and that's what I really like doing. This is an assault mode, by the way. I haven't gotten an assault mode in a really long time. As I said, this is probably the first time I slapped on assault to any of my classes in a really long time. In fact, since I first prestiged, and that was before summer, maybe in August, something like that. So yeah, this isn't really actually going to be about the gameplay, but before I get into the topic of this commentary, which is going to be, you know, another episode of High School Sucks, I would like to ask you guys, what do you guys want to be called? Because in my last video, I think I said it, but I don't think a lot of people commented it. So do you guys want to be called either the German Army? And we all know what that is. It's going to be kind of hard and controversial, so I don't know if you guys want to be called out. If you can call that, I mean, if you can think of anything else, anything at all, just tell me in the comment section below, and I'll consider it. If you guys actually think of something really awesome, because I know I'm trying to brainstorm with a guy, Philtastic Games. He's trying to give me some suggestions, and he actually told me to call them the Germies, but I think that was just a joke. But anyway, that's it. If you guys can tell me in the comment section below what you think our subscriber army should be called, or should be called the subscriber army. I think someone's knocking on my door. I guess not. Anyway, guys, just got sidetracked anyway. So, in this gameplay commentary, I'm going to be talking about High School Sucks. Now, all of you guys know last week I did an episode of High School Sucks, and in that episode, what I essentially did was I talked about lockers, and I gave a brief introduction, and right there, I actually got killed by that kid using the stupid frickin' sniper rifle, and he was prone, and I could have gotten my assault mob, but, you know, live and let die, I guess you could say. Now, the topic of this High School Sucks episode is basically teachers. Now, we all have teachers. Without teachers, school would not be school. Teachers are those people that we love to hate and hate to love because, you know, they force us to give us homework. They force us to do crap after school. We have terrible teachers sometimes and all of that jazz. Now, I'm going to touch on every single aspect of teachers in this commentary and why they suck and why high school sucks in general. Now, the reason why I decided to do this topic is I had this one specific teacher, and if you remember from last week's High School Sucks video, you'll know that I kind of don't like this teacher, and for the reasons I think you guys would understand. Now, normally you get teachers, like when I go to school, mostly my teachers are women, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with women being teachers, but sometimes they're a little bit more strict, sometimes they're a little bit more laid back, and I find that the older teachers are a little kind of more strict, and sometimes they get on my nerves a lot. But this one teacher, she's not strict at all, but I just really can't understand what she's saying. And a lot of people in my class that are in the same class as me just transferred out, and for the reasons I understand. Now, when you're in this teacher's class, she talked to you like this. Alright, guys, we got to do the reciprocal of the math homework. Now we're going to do this. We're going to do this math thing, and then the algebraic expressions of the infinite things. And then when you guys have to do this, gotta be that. If you guys didn't understand what I was saying, I don't blame you, because that's exactly how she talks, if not worse. And I really hate my teacher, because if you don't know, 11th grade is like the grade that you really need to have a great foundation in, because when you try to go to university and when you try to go to a college, university, or whatever you're trying to get into in the future, your grade 11 and grade 12 grades, like your marks, your averages, really count towards what high school or what university you're going to get into. Now, with this teacher, I can't understand what she's saying, so I don't know how I can ever pass this course with flying colors with that Asian 90,000% out of 100. So this teacher, literally, she talks like, I'm going to talk like this, and when we get to the 2 plus 2 and then the infinite, the reciprocal of the the infinite cycle of the section 2 of processing power. Like, no one understands what she's saying. And I don't want to be mean about it. I don't want to talk to her and tell her, I can't understand what you're saying. So I have no idea what to do. And this is why high school sucks. This is why you have to get a good teacher, because teachers really do matter when you're in school. Because if you find a teacher that you really do like, you'll do well. And there's also another teacher that's really, really racist. Now, in class, I'm taking accounting class. I don't know why, but she's my accounting teacher, and she would always bring up these examples. Like, okay, so if you and Mr. Patel, I'll do the accent. If you and Mr. Patel are going to do a business accusation or a business acquiration together, then he would have an accountant named Mr. Khan, and if you, and she points to me, and I'm Asian, yeah, just so that you guys know, and I'm Asian. She points to me and she said, if you had an accountant, your accountant would be Mr. Chang. What? Why? Why did you have to put race into this? Why can't you just put generic white people names and take out the racism? Like, why can't my accountant be Mr. Stewart and her accountant be, I don't know, John Jacob Dingleheimer Schmidt? I don't care what you name her, but why do you have to go into the racist side? And the weird thing is, every time she says like any name, any Asian name or anything like that pertaining to Asia, she looks at me, she points to me, and she's like, okay, so the other day she was asking us like who our doctors were, and these kids would be like, okay, my doctor was Dr. Eisenberg, mine was Dr. Patrick Stewart. She points to me, she doesn't even give me like a second to respond. She points to me and she says, who's your doctor? Dr. Chung? And I'm like, why? Why do you gotta be so racist for? And that's I don't have a problem with her, but the racism doesn't really bother me. But I mean, it's annoying after a while, because she's just like, Mr. Chung, and Mr. Patel. Like, honestly, shut the hell up. And yeah, that's why you have to get good teachers. If you get a really good teacher that's kind of younger, upbeat, and they kind of keep your interest in the subject, then go, by all means. That's a really awesome teacher, and I'm really glad that you have that teacher, because I wish I had awesome teachers. I think my favorite teacher of all time was my grade 4 teacher, Mr. Halen. He was actually one of the best teachers I've ever gotten. He was like upbeat. He really was I don't know, he was very lenient in homework and all of that, but when it came time to work, he made us, work hard. And as well, I really enjoyed my film teacher, because I don't know, I could really put up a conversation with him, and he was like one of the cooler teachers out there that you could talk to, and it wasn't really awkward. Like nowadays when I'm talking to a teacher, it's just like, all right, okay, you're talking to me. Can I leave now, please? I don't really want to talk to you anymore. So yeah. But anyway, guys, this is the end of the commentary of High School Sucks Episode 2. If you really enjoy this series and you want to see this series prosper, I got a lot of topics for you guys to talk about, or for me to talk to you guys about in my idea journal. And yeah, so leave a comment in the comment section below telling me what you hate about high school, and maybe I'll elaborate more on those ideas, and tell me who was your favorite teacher, because I'd like to know, and what your favorite subject is. But anyway, guys, my name is German, signing out for another gameplay commentary. Again, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and as always, have a nice day, and peace.